700 people like us are banned from the ashram. We have carried the cement on our soldiers to build that ashram. We have carried the bricks, and we have carried bundles of books. We have cleaned the bathrooms. Kirti and all of us have been associated with Osho since those days. We have sweated blood to build that ashram. We have devoted our life to spread Osho around the world. 700 people like us are banned from the ashram. We cannot even enter that ashram. The ashram will eventually be sold because of the Indian mindset that they don't want to get into any controversy. Raghav, how many people have you requested for an interview? What are the old sannyasins telling you? That they do not want to get into any controversy. This is the reason India remained a slave for hundreds of years. Very few, just 500 to 1000 people would come from the West, but they were able to rule over the entire India because of our mindset that we have to be religious, we have to do meditation, we have to search our soul, we do not want to be engaged in this outside world. Even today, when I tell this to Osho sannyasins, with a lot of pain in my heart, then they say that we have to be enlightened, we have to do meditation, I do not want to get involved in this dispute. And Raghav, they say this to you too. You have asked many people for an interview. People from Osho's own family are afraid to appear in an interview. They say, we are ready to talk about religion, but we will not talk about this controversy. This is not controversy. This is the reality. 700 people like us who have carried Osho's banner everywhere and are living just for Osho. There is no other reason for us to exist. We are alive just for him. Today, the ashram exists because of people like us, but we cannot enter there. We cannot even speak for 5 minutes on TV about Osho. Discourses of all other gurus appear on TV. You cannot even show one video of Osho. They closed down our Facebook because there was an Osho picture behind me when I was speaking. They shut down my Facebook, stating that they have a copyright on Osho's picture. Just think about it. Such injustice is happening in India in this 21st century that we cannot even put our own guru's picture. There are people who are willing to spend millions of dollars to make a movie on Osho. If you make a movie defaming Osho, then they are okay with that. They have no objection on Wild Wild Country. They have no objection if someone calls him a sex guru and puts a video on YouTube. But if we say that Osho is a greater happening than Buddha and Mahavir in India, I do not have the rights to speak about the future, but Osho is a phenomenon that has never happened before in this planet. Such a person was never born before.
ऐसा व्यक्ति कभी पैदा ही नहीं हुआ था.
Kamlesh just said that Osho does not need any respect. It is obvious that Osho needs no respect.
मुझे मेरे गुरु के सम्मान की जरूरत है.
But I want my guru to be respected. Buddha had said, do not make my statues. Osho was asked that Buddha had said, do not make any statues of him. But then why were so many Buddha statues made? Osho had said that Buddha does not need his statue. If Buddha had not said, do not make my statues, then he would not have been a Buddha. But if his disciples had not made his statues all over the world, then they would not have been his disciples. So Osho does not need any respect. I know that, but I want my guru to be known all over the world. If somebody disrespects my Osho, then my blood starts to boil. It is my need that Osho should be respected, and such injustice is happening. His own picture has been removed from his ashram, and there are people whose souls have died who stand there and clap. There is a video showing Osho's picture being removed from the Buddha hall, and the sannyasins sitting there were clapping. You cannot call yourself Swami anymore. They have stopped the sannyas initiation. You cannot call yourself Swami or Ma anymore. You cannot sing any devotional songs about your guru there. You cannot celebrate Osho's Enlightenment Day there. You cannot celebrate Osho's birthday there. You cannot even celebrate Guru Purnima there. Such injustice is happening in this 21st century, and you say that you do not want to get into any controversy. So I say to these people, why don't you say it in plain words that you are cowards, you are afraid, or that you have taken money from them? Just say it in plain words. Why do you say that you are religious people and you you want to become enlightened. I will throw away such enlightenment in the bathroom who does not speak a word against such disrespect to their gurus and says that I have to meditate and I do not want to get into any controversy. And most of the people are fearful like this. Raghav, just try and see. Most of the sannyasins from our generation are not willing to speak on TV and speak with you. You tell me, isn't it true? They are not ready to speak. Isn't this an insult of my guru? We need to actively speak against it. Ashram is going to be destroyed. They have already fixed everything. When such things happen in India, all the settlements are already made. They have already set everything up to sell the ashram. They have already taken the money. They have bribed the politicians. Now the possibility is high that the ashram will be sold, as Kamlesh said. We definitely need to worry about it. But we also need to worry that even if the ashram is saved, it has become a dead ashram. It is no more an ashram where there is no picture of Osho. They have painted the whole ashram black, just like a jail. They have locked the doors. All the gurudwaras are open now. All the temples are open. But why are you not opening Osho's temple? Don't you have the money to feed even 15 people? As Kirti Swami said, we will send them the money from Punjab to feed 15 people, but don't sell the ashram for that. You are trying to sell the ashram to feed just 15 people. You are saying you are in loss of 30 million rupees. So why are you trying to earn 1.7 billion rupees for the loss of 30 million rupees? Such injustice is happening, and against it, people say that they are meditators and don't want to get into any controversy. When I talk to people about this, they start lecturing me about Osho's meditations. Oh brother, just see the truth, the real facts. In this 21st century, in India, a Westerner is destroying an Indian guru's entire legacy. There were 500 Osho ashrams around the world. Pune is just one. I travel around the world. 500 ashrams have been shut down. We had many communes in Italy, in France, in America. All of them were shut down. No one is speaking against it. The Zorba the Buddha restaurant that you see in Pune now, but we had Zorba the Buddha restaurants in many European cities. They closed all of them down. They closed many meditation centers. Many sannyasins became disappointed and went to other gurus. Now, when you go to any other ashram, you'll find ex-Osho sannyasins there. I wear the mala everywhere I go. I am the early type of sannyasin. I wear the orange robe as well. Wherever I go, people come to me and say, I was also an Osho sannyasin. Swamiji, but what to do? There is no place left where we can stay. We cannot enter the Pune ashram. That is why we are in this ashram and we are with this guru. All of the close disciples of Indian gurus today are ex-Osho sannyasins. The Pune ashram, which was our headquarters, was supposed to inspire everybody. It should have become the center of Osho movement to open more Osho ashrams around the world and unite sannyasins from everywhere. It has become a place for the criminals. He wants to completely destroy Osho's work all over the world and wants to scatter everybody and close down all the ashrams, and we just do meditation? What type of meditation is this? I don't understand. What type of Buddhahood will flower out of this? And what kind of nirvikalpa samadhi are they drowned in? This is beyond my understanding. Raghav, you are seeing this yourself. Old sannyasins are not willing to talk on TV. They are afraid. Why such fear psychosis? How can a spiritual person be so fearful? Disciples of such a rebellious guru like Osho are so fearful. Kamlesh, this is already a disrespect to Osho. What can be more disrespectful than this? We have disrespected Osho. We are afraid to speak the truth. Osho is being disrespected.